All right. Hey, you guys. Robert here, RF3, the artist. So, I want to try this new thing where I start talking about my paintings again. And this is my latest painting. It's called Bulldogs, ATL. And I completed this painting last year in December, but I posted it January 1st because I want to start the new year off hot. And before I talk about this painting, I just want to address this real quick. So, maybe 2 days after I posted this painting, some people decided to alter it with AI and post it on their pages. I just want to say this. When you guys do that, it's not really cool. It's actually very lame and it's very weird because you could have just shared the work instead of altering it because you're altering someone's hard work. And also, I just want to say that if I ever run into you bitches, it's me and you. All right, now let's talk about this painting. So, what inspired this painting was honestly ATL culture. As far as Bulldogs is an amazing club in Atlanta. Well, club bar in Atlanta. I believe it's the oldest bar in Atlanta. And every time I go to Atlanta, I always go to Bulldogs at least once. The drinks are amazing. I think that's probably one of the reasons the girls get to fighting at the Bulldogs because them drinks be hitting. Like the last time I was there, I actually almost got into a fight with somebody, but that nigga was trying me. But I think it's because, well, it was a mixture between the drinks and this nigga fuck with me because I was in my right mind and that nigga got cut off. But anyways, um, so basically, in my mind, when I did this painting, I wanted to basically be a piece that holds up a mirror to our community, specifically the Black gay community, and I want you to see how y'all look sometimes fighting outside the club. Now, when you look at this painting, you may see a bunch of guys fighting outside the club, but just think of this not as a bunch of guys fighting outside the club. This can all be different instances. So if you just take one person, well, one group of guys fighting, this can be different moments of guys fighting at different times outside the club. You can think about it that way. But I just wanted to hold up a mirror to the community and like this is how y'all look when y'all fight. Now, I don't really like when people fight at the club because, for one, we just came to dance. That's it. But it does happen. But it's a mixture of jealousy, egos. I'm a celebrity. Why that bitch staring at me? Oh, you fucking my man. It's always some messy shit, and it's like, don't y'all just want to go to the club to have fun? Like, why y'all always fighting? So I felt inspired to do this piece, and this year I'm doing more pieces. There are telling more stories, and I feel like I want to be one of the voices, if not the voice, for the Black gay community. I want to paint the good and the bad, and this will happen to be one of the bad moments. But in a way, it's very beautiful. I mean, if you see it in person, it's different than online. But like, just the way I painted it, like just how I constructed it, it's like, wow, that's beautiful, but fucked up at the same time. you know. And I noticed a lot of people was like, this reminds me of the painting off Good Times. I just want to say that this painting really wasn't, it was kind of inspired by Ernie Barnes. He is the creator of the Sugar Shack, the painting everybody's mentioning. Love that painting, by the way. I actually do have a painting that is inspired by him, but it's not this one. Um, I think what it is the frame. Now, I found this frame because I've been looking for a specific frame to fit this size because it's been hard to find. And I found this. I was like, oh, this is the one. Now, the brown, black, and the gold inside it really gives you that old 70s historic, you know, feel. And I wanted to give that because originally I was going to be basic and just make the frame gold, but I was like, no, it has to look like this. And yeah, also too, if you really notice, if you look at the painting, notice how I have all the colors of the rainbow to some degree in the guys who are fighting. You have orange, green, yellow, purple. Majority of them are wearing blue jeans, so count it as blue. Red, you know. It's the small things you guys have to pay attention to. And only an artist would understand, honestly. I mean, other people, I've seen the comments already. They're just like, oh, this is wild or whatever. And somebody actually commented and was like, um, they once again offended me by using AI and created a whole different image with my painting. And I'm just like, nigga, you defeated the whole purpose of our recent post. Why are you posting an altered version of my paint? Do y'all know how disrespectful that is? Somebody works on a painting for weeks, months, and in an instant, y'all can use AI to change that shit. That is really fucked up. And hopefully, I hope the government find a way to be able to sue y'all bitches for that shit. But until then, the artists themselves are just gonna have to either take it to the chin or take justice when they see y'all in person. And my memory is pretty good, and I know who's altered my shit. So if I find out or when, yeah. So I just want y'all to know, like, when I say I will fight a bitch about my art, I really mean that. That's not a joke. Art is something it's very sacred to me, and it's made me not want to even share my artwork because plenty of reasons. The algorithm and the interactions, and then you have stuff like this when people can easily screenshot your work and then share it or alter it. Hell, sell some bullshit ass prints that have low quality. But I just want to end it with this. What I want to say without sounding like a crasher. Basically, just share people's artwork. Don't alter it. Don't use AI on it. It's very insulting. Also, ask before you do some bullshit like that. And I think that's it. I thank you to my supporters, um, who actually share my work. And this painting was no offense to Bulldogs. I actually love Bulldogs. Because this doesn't reflect the establishment. The establishment is actually pretty nice. It's just the people that go there that fucks up the vibe sometimes, or majority of the time. And yeah, so this is Bulldogs ATL. I am the original creator. This is the only version, real version that is. You see how I can touch it? Yeah. This is the real and only version by me, Robert Fairley III. Bye. Also, too, I want to add one more thing. Someone said this just adds to the stereotype of gay black culture. And this is they was like, why don't you paint something else? We're not just fighters. We're lawyers, doctors, artists, da, da, da. Got it. this is my thing. This is why I did this. You get on social media, and I don't want it to be, oh, well, it's who you follow. This, look, we know by now that the gay black, matter of fact, I'm not even talking to everybody. I'm talking to the black gay community right now. We know that a good bit of this community is rooted in a lot of toxic shit, okay? Let's just keep it a stack. Yes, gay black men are doctors, lawyers, artists. Hey, I'm one of them. Musicians, all the good things, chefs, whatever, everyday people. But we don't see it as much in the media. I'm painting from life. I'm painting what's real. What's real is that these niggas be fighting outside of the fucking Bulldogs, even inside Bulldogs. I didn't paint that. I should have, but I didn't paint that. So this is my thing. You can't get mad at me for painting what I see or what is real. If I want to paint a gay black doctor, lawyer, whatever, I would do that. But also, too, I don't want to do that. You know, I've painted gay black men in a nice light if you really go and look at my work. Also, if you have this is for anybody. Now I'm talking to everybody, not just gay people. If you have a problem with my artwork and you don't like the message, you don't like what I'm doing, you don't like how I look at it, this is what I want you to do. You do two things. Three, actually. Three of them. I just added the third one. Number one, you can unfollow me. Number two, you can go to Michael's, go to Walmart, get some paintbrushes, get some paint, get a canvas, and make your own motherfucking image, bitch. And number three, you can go to fucking hell. And that's it for today.